I don't wanna work. I wanna bang away with my guns all day. Hey, 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 hey. I don't wanna work. I just wanna play with my guns all day. Okay, folks, would say it's another ballistic rant, but it's actually opening up a haul from Midsouth Shooting Supply I got on Friday. They're one of my preferred suppliers. It used to be Midway 30 years ago, actually held that title, but back in the day, if you had over a $30 order from them, they would do free shipping. About 10-15 years after I started ordering from them, they quit doing that. So, first up is a new full-length size and die for my 257 Roberts. Before, I just had the collet die set for working brass. I like the new packaging. Way back when they had the round containers for like when they done the lube die sets, which was a bit of a pain in the butt because they don't stack worth a crap. They take up more room than necessary in the little handmade cabinet I got in my reloading room. One day I'll show you that. After I cleaned up a little bit, it's pretty much a mess. I might have to clean it up before I do any reloading. But also, when I was checking the other day, 257 Roberts brass. I found most of my brass, but I've moved several times over the past few years, and either stuff got wore out or got lost. It kind of hurts because this was about 80 cents. No, it was over $1 a casing. I like the box, especially when you pay that much for a set of brass. I'm going to put the brass back in the box after I'm done with it. Blessings. This comes in handy for as keeping the brass before the shipment. Last time, I'm going to do a measurement of about 5 casings and get an average. I normally don't do that, but helps fill in a little bit of the content here. 93.2. .8. That's good. So far it's less than a grain spread on it. 195.4. Okay. 192.8. Actually like that a little better with the first two numbers I measured, but wait and see. And the last one, 193.2. Okay. Take the lowest and highest and mark them off. Add up the middle 3 numbers. Then average them out. Excuse me, I don't have a electronic calculator worth a hoot. The buttons are too small. And I got big hands, evidently, so just a few more moments. Got 580.2 with 3. $190.4. No, that can't be right. Bollocks. Getting senile old age. Let's see. 208. Tired. I've been up a lot this morning, doing various odds and ends. I was going to do this video yesterday, but my car had other plans, so let's try this again. Okay, I got 193.4, so that's not a bad spread. Sorry for the delay on that. Let's see, head stamp, Nosler, 257 Roberts plus P, which is the modern pressure rating for your Ruger 77s, your #1 single shots like mine, and some of the other manufacturers that make limited runs of them. Now, I needed some 30-06 brass, not that I shoot it that often, but I've got one sporterized VZ24 of mine that uses it. I am one Garand that likes to chuck the trigger guard because it's in such poor condition. I need to have it rebuilt. And a Brazilian model of 954 Mauser bolt action. One day I'll bring out the VZ Sporter and let you oogle it and critique it. Okay, next up, bagged Winchester 30-06 brass, which is pretty much the bulk, or no, this is a Hornady, sorry. I used to get Winchester a lot because it was good workable brass versus the Remington, but now, good luck finding Winchester and Remington components outside of maybe the 5.56, 9mm, and 308. Okay. 179.2. Shoot, this is actually lighter than the 257 Roberts brass. And it's a longer casing. 178.6. 180.4. 178.2. Yeah, this is all over the place, but I'm using it for hunting and military style target shooting. It's not going in a bloody match, that's for sure. Unless it's maybe a military match, which pretty much run what you brung. Alright, take off the highest and lowest numbers, which would be the 178.2. And the 180.4, so 179.2. Then add the 179. If I wasn't so tired, I could probably whip this up in my head quick, but running on caffeine, anxiety, and bad decisions right now, so bear with me. Okay, I got an average of 179.3. and I probably could have gotten a wider spread out of the 257 Roberts, but I'm not worried about it. Like I said, this is going to be in hunting and maybe military match ammo at the most. Hornady makes good brass. Since Winchester and Remington kind of cut back on their components, I usually get it. Starline. Sometimes I'll get a Federal every once in a while. This is the first time with the Nosler brass, because it's more expensive than anything else. I'm not paying for Norma. I hate to say it. They make good brass. I've got some that a friend of mine gave to me that he accidentally picked up or got traded for in a big batch of stuff, didn't need it, and I sent him some stuff to offset it, but he didn't charge me full price. Thanks, Jake, for going easy on me. Hornady back in the day was probably the premium brass supplier back in the 90s when I first started reloading, because their ammo, you had the God, what was the brand name of their ammo back when? It's not like the Federal Premium, it was... Anyway, had a gray and black box with character of the original company owner in a sporting field hunting birds or deer. Real nice looking package. Some of it was artwork in itself. Talking about Midsouth Shooters Supply, they're just over the mountains in Tennessee down towards Chattanooga, so usually if I order something on a Monday, I'll have it on a Friday, which is what happened here. I think I ordered this Monday evening and got here on Friday evening, which sounds a little bit rough considering it's just over the mountains, but you got to remember 2 years ago a hurricane went through and I-40 is only halfway opened up through the main valley through the state line area. So Midway, they're not bad on price, it just takes longer, and since they don't offer the free shipping on orders over such and such, I'm not going to pay the extra price if Mid-South's got it. Another thing about Mid-South, they carry specialty molds for bullet casting. I've got 2 of them, or actually 3. They've got a 22 55 grain flat nose, which I'm going to use in my 223 for through the bolt action for like a light stump dusting or planking around. The 170 grain 6.5 Lee cruise missile. It's about 10 grains heavier than your standard cast bullets for that caliber, and unfortunately it didn't come with any reloading information. I've tinkered a little bit with the 6.5 Jap I've got. That thing, it doesn't matter if it's a jacketed bullet or a cast load. I don't know if I'm not pushing them enough. The thing likes to keyhole. I'd say if any American servicemen or Chinese servicemen got shot with that rifle during War II, they probably would have a worse wound than normal because of the way that thing just keyholes the hell out of rounds. When I say keyhole, it's the width of the bullet, but from nose to tail hitting sideways, which is a lot worse than your standard head-on push-through type wound. The other one is what they nicknamed the Lee Soup Can, which is like a 130 grain 7mm. I used it in my 7x57 rounds. I've loaded up. I've never fired. I've got so many save queens right now. I just need to go through and have a good day at the range and just plank and work up loads right now. But Mid-South's got all kinds of stuff. They got good deals on muzzle loaders, kits. I kit built a Lyman, which I documented on my Redneck Frankenstein page over 10 years ago. It was a good build. Some of the hardware, like the trigger guard, was twisted and warped. So that was a bit of a problem. But overall, aside from that and the botch job and letting in for a complicated patch box, it was, which I screwed up, it was a good rifle build. I may get the nerve up to actually take it hunting someday with a 54 caliber round balls, but that's another story. The brass, since I've already opened up the bag, can't really reseal it. Going in another one of my tubs. Like I said, Dollar General handy for this. And instead of using a sticky label, index card. They'll fit in there after you put the top on it. And unlike the labels, you can just either mark through these or keep the label and put it in another tub when you get another type of brass, or get another load of the same size brass, and just go from there, and you don't have to worry about peeling the labels off. .6 unfired, unsized, and prepped. Well, folks, I think I've drawn this out long enough for you. Take care, and catch you next time.